Whoa. I mean, I just love the Versace store. Versace, 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 Versace.
So, what have we got over here? You see my table is very cluttered right now because I got a lot to show you. And I got a different perfumes from Versace, and I only tell you about the best ones. I can tell you about why some of them are not so good and you can sort of avoid them, whatever. But really, most Versace scents are winners, you know. So I'll go into what I don't like about it later, but let's talk about what I really like. And I like the freshness of this Eau Fraiche. So this is a Mediterranean vibe scent in the way that it's got lemon, bergamot, and it also has a very nice Bulgarian rose at the heart with tobacco and musk at the base. So this makes the perfume never overpowering, but very nice in the way it's sweet and full rounded rose in the heart. I heard something like Bulgarian rose or red rose. I really like the freshness, the zing of this perfume. I wouldn't say it's so lemony, but it's more rose, and the amber sweetens it off in a very nice way. I just done that for fun because it's such a great scent. I mean, I missed it. I missed it, you know. I know the summer, I've been wearing this through the summer, and it's going towards winter now, so I'm going to sadly put this down. But if you want to make winter scents more summery by adding some rose and a delicate light lemon freshness that's not overpowering, I'm not talking about seed wrap or something, like you're gonna get a strong verbena lemon. This is a light lemon, although it says Sicilian lemon, so it's not as strong as verbena lemon, which is in seed rat. This is a light lemon, but it's very fresh. Okay, so next one I'm going to talk about is the next fresh one. First, I want to start with Versace Eau Fraiche. Now, this has a geranium note in it and a very nice rose note, but it also has some musk in the base note, and in the top note it has a very fresh lemon note, and this keeps it a very Mediterranean vibe, as you say. It's citrus, it's flowery, it's not too overpowering with the rose, but it's a very beautiful scent in the way that it's sensual yet masculine, but not overpowering in the way how it's flowery. It really transitions very well with the amber, the rose, and the top lemon note. So the lemon transfers into the rose, and then eventually the musk and tobacco note in this Versace Eau Fraiche. Okay. Another one I want to talk about is a 2020 release. I've been waiting for this a long time. Since 2013, one of my very first perfumes, Versace Eros, the Eau de Parfum is out now. Out now in stores for a reasonable price, actually. I got mine for about £50 online, and I would really get this over the Eau de Toilette any day, because if you're a fan, the added leather note and the two orange notes, one at the base and one at the top, mandarin orange at the top, this really, it amplifies the original Versace Eros. It still has a very nice ambroxan warm note. The top note still has that fresh apple and mint that you're used to. The base note but the top note is revamped. The top note is revamped with the same lemon and apple and mint, but it also has a little bit of mandarin orange. It also has mandarin orange. So the base note is sort of bookended by the top note, and it also has a bitter orange at the base and a mandarin orange at the top. and in the base they also have an added leather note. And leather notes, I've been saying, are very popular throughout 2018, 19 especially, and now in 2020 it is part of the trend and is part of the very trendy and popular Versace Eros now in Eau de Parfum. So another thing I want to say, yes, so this is a perfume, this is a perfume, 2020 style, and these two are eau de toilette. So one that I haven't mentioned, which deserves an honorable mention because it's cheap beyond belief, because this is very good scent. It's got hot juniper berries and it's almost got a bubblegum vibe. Yes, you see it at the back, but I have to bring it out because it's a special fragrance. This is a fragrance that got me through my teenage years. Like I was spraying this like crazy, and I still didn't actually get by to finishing it. So I actually bought this was my first bottle of Eros. I was like 19 or something, and I got that. And later on the same year, I got this Versace blue jeans. And really, people should be hunting out for this. You know, I got this for like £8, and it's £16 normally. So this is, wow, this is, I say, bubblegum fresh. I love the juniper berry. I love how it's got aniseed star and bergamot, and then in the heart it's got juniper berry, and it says galbandium or something, which is almost like a bubblegum fresh flower. You know, it's a all-round flower, almost like the Bulgarian rose in this. They say Bulgarian rose is just like a red rose. This is almost like a bubblegum flavor. And there is another one called like baby blue jeans and all of that, but it's all about this one really, you know. And I've seen online that there was something called Versace black jeans, and this is out of stock, and that's pretty much why I got the Dunhill Absolute, because it's a repeat of those notes, and it's not as nice, I'd say. This is a winter scent, but I'm definitely not gonna pay 128 for one bottle of black jeans. This is a steal though. You should get this, and everybody should know about this. Firstly, the teenagers, because it's cheap. It's sweet, it's fresh, it's not serious. It's a playful fragrance. You can be on the beach, you could be just walking down on a summer day. You know, you could be, you know, if you had this in your arsenal as a teenager, you are a winner. You are a winner. I mean, you're doing a lot of things right apart from that too. You know, you probably know what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna put this out. But teenagers, get this because it's cheap, and it's a very good fragrance for the price. It's I keep on coming back to this. I'm always amazed when I come back to this. You know, you know what? It was actually like Jeremy Fragrance who put me back onto this. He was like, "Oh, this Versace blue jeans, you gotta get this." I was like, "Yeah, I got this, but it's been a while since I looked at it." It's very unique. Okay, so Versace fragrances. Manu Fresh 2020. If you got Eros, you should get this Versace Eau de Parfum. The Eau de Toilette is reasonably good, I would say, because of the price. If you haven't got the perfume, you could go for the Eau de Toilette and get 200ml. Like, that's what I done before. But I would say that quality is better than quantity. And not that this has got less quality, but if you don't like the orange, a slight orange in the Eau de Parfum, if you don't like that, the slight orange, then go for the eau de toilette. But I would say go for the perfume because I love the longevity of this. The longevity of this compared to this is off the scale. It's off the scale in the way that it really it projects. It projects just like the Eros actually. The Eros projects very well. Longevity is about 3-4 hours, you know. But this one, the perfume is like a solid 5 hours. You know, I've gone to bed with this and I've woken up the next day smelling like Versace Eros with the same mint and the deep leather added. I think this is a winner, you know. It's surprisingly cheap actually. I thought it would be a lot more. I like, you know, when the Eros came out, it was gonna be like £70, whatever. But this is like £50 online. So I'd heavily recommend you get this. If you don't want to get this, or if you want to go for, you want to get more value for money, you'd say, and you don't want to experiment too much with a more full-on fragrance of, I'd say the leather and the orange in this makes it muted enough to still wear. But some people, they don't like the extreme mint. But I mean, that's what Bleu de Chanel is all about, right? It's got the mint and it's got sandalwood and it's kind of basic, but it's its own thing. This has got the mint and it's got character. You know, I really, I'm gonna have to do a review on Bleu de Chanel vs Versace Eros Eau de Parfum because this is a winner, you know. And I doubt that Bleu de Chanel would be better than this. You know, I doubt it heavily. But I'm gonna give it a go because I'm doing this for you, all right? I'm doing this for you and all the people who want decent price fragrances, you know, all round winter specials, amazing for winter, warm, great mixer, very versatile. The oud comes out in the winter over a nice worsted wool overcoat or something, just, you know, just slowly throughout the day, you know, getting wafts of it. This is a great summer fragrance, you know. I would say this is good for a teenager as well. I wore this when I was last teenage year, when I was doing my tailoring course, and you know, I wanted to be fresh all day. I still can't handle the smell of sweat and all this. I mean, I'm always topping up using deodorant, whatever, right? But this is a great get up and go fragrance, you know? I'm not saying don't have to shower, right? I'm watching you teenagers. No, I'm joking. But, you know, have your shower and stay shower fresh. You know, this is great for a teenager as well, I'd say, because it's so shower fresh that I would say this is a winter scent. This is a fantastic all-round winter scent. Versace Oud Noir, right? Now this has a bitter orange at the top, and the argo wood, which is oud wood, is a base in this. So it has a leather scent as well in the base. So it's like leather, oud, very masculine, but on the top it's orange, like bitter orange. So transforms from a bitter orange to a more oudy wood. And I really like the bottle really says it all in the way how it transforms from one perfume into something really quite deep and sensual. You know, I would say you can wear this for a date, but you'd have to be quite confident, quite sure of yourself. You know, I would mix this with something else, something a little bit more playful. If I were to mix this, I'd probably go for K by Dolce & Gabbana, simply because the juniper berries, which are also present in Versace blue jeans, but the juniper berries are in the top note, so you would be able to offset how bitter the orange is with juniper berries. And I think that's a great combination because this also has blood orange in a top note. So blood orange with bitter orange. It's a great mix. You see, this is why I say this is so versatile. Because I literally just looked behind me and I said, what did I mix it with? Off the top of my head, fantastic fragrance with many layers, can be layered with something a little bit more simple but sophisticated. This is simple yet sophisticated in the way that the flavors, I'd say flavors because I almost mix it like food, but the scents of this are simple yet direct. And sometimes too much for some people. I wasn't very popular in 2013. I remember when I was broke and I was like, oh, I can't afford that, but I really want a tester. And they say, oh, there's no testers because it's all sold out. But some people don't like it. And they say it's quite weak. But I doubt that, because I own it and I wear it and it's fantastic. I would say this is a great all-round winter scent. And finally, for one that's a little bit, we talked about fresh scents, and this is an office scent, I would say. It's quite metallic. It's Versace Dreamer. It's orange, and by the scent, it's an orange and musk. It's an orange and musk. What is it? Creation, and this is. It's soft, and you know what? It's actually turning me on to it. It really is. I sprayed this earlier in the day, and I was thinking, ooh, too metallic. But really, the nose gets used to it, and it's a solid office fragrance. But I wouldn't wear it to informal place. Versace Dreamer. It's a great. It's a fresh, nice orange smell. I would say you could wear this if you were being on the most formal side at a wedding, if you wanted to sort of show that I am here for a purpose, but I respect you enough to wear perfume, like I'm not, so you're not really making waves, but you are respectably smart. I wouldn't say that it's essential because of the metallic vibe in it. But I'd say it's a great office scent because it would be just playful enough to realize that you're wearing orange while having the musk. When you say there's orange in it, people will be like, oh, right, yeah, I can smell the orange. Even though I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But, they will smell the orange. Yeah? So, there we go. Versace review on all the Versace perfumes that I have. Maybe forgetting one. I know I'm probably going to get another Versace fragrance, but I say that is all for today because we've gone through, let me just clarify, the Minty Fresh Eau de Toilette, the Minty Fresh with an added bookend of top note orange and base leather and orange, Versace Eros 2020, gotta get some. This is the teenage favorite of my time when I was a teenager. I say you guys should get this, or you girls should get this for your boyfriend because it's very cheap and it's an amazing fragrance for the price. No dissing it because I compared this with other fragrances that are more expensive. Right? So that, and finally the all-round winter fragrance. Orange and oud, very rich if you want to make an impression, and metallic orange if you're in the office place, but I wouldn't really recommend it for the money. I'm lucky I got that as a gift, actually. Shower Fresh, great for teenagers as well. Blocks out any previous smell or perfume that you wear, so be careful with this. If you want to mix, it's not really a mixer, it's something all in its own. If I wanted to mix, I'd have to go stronger, which is straight on the Cedrat, or something crazy lemon. But this I would recommend for most men, in the summer and for all informal events. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. So that's what we're doing today. That's another Fresh Mark scent review by Adil Safir. And you stay fresh, people, because life is crazy.